For decades, the van and the people mover were treated as afterthoughts, built on aging platforms, and left to quietly do their unglamorous jobs. Kia wants to change that. The PV5 is the first vehicle from an entirely new business the company calls Platform Beyond Vehicle, and the idea behind it is genuinely ambitious. This is one electric platform, designed from the very start to become almost anything: a passenger van, a cargo van, a wheelchair-accessible vehicle, a camper, even a pickup. The version we are looking at here is the passenger model, and it has to prove that an electric van can be a car you actually want, not just one you need. From the outside, the PV5 makes no attempt to hide what it is. It is tall, boxy, and upright, with short overhangs and big flat sides, because every one of those choices exists to maximize the space inside. But Kia has been clever with the details, adding crisp lighting, clean surfaces, and a friendly modern face that stop it from looking like a plain commercial van. On the show floor, it has a likable, almost toy-like quality, the kind of honest design that grows on you the longer you look at it. It is practical first, but it is far from ugly. Step inside, and the philosophy continues. The cabin is bright, airy, and built around flexibility, with a high seating position, excellent visibility, and a flat floor that comes from the dedicated electric platform. The dashboard is clean and screen-led, more functional than plush, but it feels durable and easy to use rather than cheap. What really stands out is the sense of space and adaptability. The seats can be configured in different ways depending on the version. There are clever storage solutions dotted around, and the whole interior feels designed to be reshaped around your life rather than fixed in place. It is a genuinely different way of thinking about an interior. That flexibility reaches its peak in the load space. In passenger form, the PV5 swallows up to 1,330 liters of luggage, which is around 47 cubic feet, and fold the second row, and that grows to over 3,500 liters. Those are numbers that belong to a proper van, and yet they exist in something you can comfortably use as family transport. If walkarounds like this help you work out which electric vehicle actually fits your life, subscribe so you catch the next one. For anyone who has ever struggled to fit their life into a normal car, this is close to a revelation. Underneath, the PV5 uses Kia's dedicated electric van platform with a single motor driving the front wheels. There are two battery choices. The smaller 51 kilowatt-hour pack gives around 183 miles of range with 120 horsepower, while the larger 71 kilowatt-hour version stretches that to roughly 256 miles and 160 horsepower. It can also feed power back out through vehicle to load, turning the van into a giant battery for tools or camping gear. Neither version is built for speed, and that is entirely the point. This is a vehicle designed to move people and things calmly, quietly, and cheaply. There is an honest catch worth being clear about. This is still a van underneath, so it is tall, it leans a little in corners, and it does not drive like a low-slung hatchback. And the smaller battery's 183 miles of range is modest if you regularly cover long distances. But neither really undermines what the PV5 is for. The boxy shape is exactly what gives you all that space and easy access. The larger battery solves most range concerns, and around town, where this vehicle will spend most of its life, it is quiet, easy, and supremely practical. It is worth knowing what it is up against. The obvious rival is the Volkswagen ID Buzz, which leans on retro charm and a higher price, along with electric versions of the Ford Tourneo and the Mercedes EQT. Against those, the PV5's pitch is different. It is less about nostalgia and more about flexibility and value, giving you van levels of space and a lower starting price, with the promise of a whole family of body styles to come. Taken together, the PV5 is one of the more genuinely interesting new vehicles in a long time, because it is not just a new model, it is a new idea. Kia has built a flexible electric platform that can be whatever its owner needs, and the passenger version proves that a van can be comfortable, likable, and family-friendly rather than just functional. In a market full of cars trying to look like something they are not, there is something refreshing about a vehicle this honest about what it does.